trash.
I don't look like trash. I look fabulous.
Well, stay still. I can't get you.
With the trash that I'm picking up?
Oh, well, you look... Why are you the way that you are? I'm going to beat you when I turn this camera off. So, we are at Kings Mountain State Park. I forgot to do a video yesterday. We came to the state park specifically because the forecast called for no rain. And it rained all night long. And our poor little tent over here that we have had for 17 years, I bought it for Lee when we were dating. Our first Christmas together, he got that tent and a couple shirts and just a couple other things. I think I only paid $30 or $40. If I paid $50 for it, I must have been really rolling in the cash that Christmas because I was broke. So it was not very expensive. And it has lasted us for... If you hit me with that trash, we're going to fight. So it has lasted for 17 years. And last night, there was a pretty good downpour. You can see how lovely I look this morning. And we lost it. And it's going to go in Kings Mountain State Park dump, and that's going to be its final resting place. So that's where we are. Gracie, we have the coronavirus going on, and it's actually a school day. But since we had some extra time to go out and play, we decided to get away from everyone, practice a little social distancing, which we may need to social distance anyway because Gracie's social skills, I don't even know what's wrong with her. But despite the fact that our tent, Gracie's tent did not leak. Gracie's tent was from...
My tent was bomb.
Gracie's tent worked fine. She won it from Backcountry Ford. How long ago? About 6 months ago?
Roundabout.
And it was fine. My tent, my 17-year-old tent, however, was not. But despite the fact that they didn't have firewood, we didn't bring firewood because you're not supposed to bring firewood. I had firewood at home, but you're not supposed to bring it and go between parts because you could be carrying pests that are not native. So we did not bring any firewood. We only used that firewood at our local state park or at home. So we didn't bring any, but because of the coronavirus, the trading post was closed, so we didn't have any firewood. So we had to go. We had to go into town and find some firewood, which we did find at the food line where everyone looked like. Anyway, I'm gonna be sweet today. So, despite the fact that we didn't have firewood, we had to search for it. Despite the fact that squirrels ate our breakfast last night.
And went in my tent.
And went in Gracie's tent and pooped on her tent. Despite the fact that I was a little moist. It was a little moist this morning. We had a great time, didn't we, Gracie? Yeah. We had a great time. And we're dirty. Also, I got this camping site because it was close to the restroom. But the restroom was closed due to being off season. So it was a 7-minute hike there and back. So this morning, when I wake up in the morning, my number one priority is finding a potty because my 41-year-old bladder has done its damnedest to stay intact through the night. So you should have seen me hot stepping through the muck and the mud this morning with some little flip-flops. Oh no, I'm getting my foot. There's some little flip-flops on my feet because I left my shoes outside last night because the forecast called for 0% rain. And I left my shoes outside and I'm wearing flip-flops today. It is what it is. We had a great time. We're going outside and play. We're social distancing, and we're getting our ultimate outsider t-shirts if it kills us. Alright, we're at Landsford Canal Not Inn.
Good job.
God almighty. State Park. And,
we're at a motel.
Good. And we are going through a little trail. there's no camping here, but they have nature trails and they have picnic areas, and it's a gorgeous state park if you're in the area or if you're looking for something to do. It's beautiful, and we have some beautiful weather, and like we had last night. So we're going to do this little nature trail, and we're going to try and hit another state park today, because we're trying to hit 3 in a couple days. So our social isolation, our social distancing has been a success, because although we've seen a few people, I think the state parks are limiting admission. There were only 2 campsites open in the camp area we stayed at last night. So I think that they're doing their part to try and make sure they're staying open, which I love, but they're also making sure that they are keeping people from coming in too much contact. The stores have been closed, so hopefully this, I don't think it is, but hopefully it's gonna blow over shortly. Gracie, are you okay up there, babe?
I'm good.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, we'll see you at Andrew Jackson State Park. You got this. If you fall in, that was not an instruction. That was a that was a maybe. Yeah, scoot. Yeah, there you go.
Oh my God.
Why you want to get in the rock?
Get a picture. This ain't gonna happen.
But straddle it and scoot forward.
I ain't got that much thigh strength.
No, with your hands. Scoot.
I can't move from where I am without falling. I've got this waterproof camera on.
This tree right here looks a little bit more vertical or horizontal. Which one? Yeah, it looks a little more horizontal.
You can just take a picture of me right here.
I'm recording you, friend.
Take a picture too.
Okay, I'll take a picture. Alright, we're getting ready to leave Andrew Jackson State Park. It's our it's our 3rd state park of the day, and I am beat. But with everything going on, the museum was closed, and there wasn't much going on. So, but we got our stamp, and we walked around and we looked and read all the monuments, so that was fun. But I'm glad that we decided to do it the way we did and make it a 3rd stop of the day, and instead of trying to dedicate a whole day to it, because there's really just, because they do have an amphitheater and they do have a museum. So if there had been, if we didn't have a play going on, and they have like they have a 1 mile trail, which I wasn't up to because we've already done a really long trail today. Or it wasn't really long. We've done a trail today, but it ended up taking a long time because there were a lot of little side trails that we had to go down and look at. So yeah, Andrew Jackson State Park, had a good time. You should come check it out, but I wouldn't make it a whole day trip.